Imagine this. The power goes out. Your phone is dead. The grocery store shelves are empty. What do? This is not a scene from a dystopian novel. It's a scenario the European Union wants you to be ready for. The EU is urging all citizens to have a 72-hour survival kit for food, water, and other essentials. Why? Because the world is becoming increasingly unpredictable. New threats are emerging. Old threats are evolving. The EU believes that preparedness is no longer optional. It's essential. The 21st century has ushered in an era of unprecedented challenges, from global pandemics to the looming threat of climate change. The European Union, recognizing the need for collective action and individual responsibility, has issued a timely and crucial directive. Be prepared to be self-sufficient for at least 72 hours in the event of a major crisis. This is not a call to panic, but a call to prudence, a recognition that the stability we often take for granted can shift with alarming speed. The EU's directive is not just a response to abstract anxieties. It is grounded in the very real challenges facing Europe and the world. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has shattered the illusion of lasting peace on the continent, serving as a stark reminder of the fragility of international order. Coupled with the escalating threat of cyber warfare, capable of crippling critical infrastructure and sowing chaos in the digital age, the need for individual and collective preparedness has never been greater. This call to action is not merely a suggestion, it is a strategic imperative for the safety and well-being of Europe's citizens. By encouraging individuals to take responsibility for their own preparedness, the EU aims to build a more resilient society, capable of weathering the storms of an increasingly volatile world. The message is clear. The time to prepare is not when disaster strikes, but now, while we still have the opportunity to do so with reason and resolve. The EU's 72-hour stockpile directive is simple but significant. It urges every citizen to have enough essential supplies to survive for 3 days independently. This includes food, water, medicine, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and warm clothing. It might seem like common sense, but in our interconnected and technology-dependent world, it's easy to forget the basics. The 72-hour time frame is not arbitrary. It represents a critical window in the aftermath of a major disruption. During this time, emergency services will likely be overwhelmed, and supply chains may be disrupted. Having your own resources can make a crucial difference. Imagine a natural disaster cuts off your town. Roads are blocked, and help is slow to arrive. Your 72-hour kit becomes a lifeline, providing you and your family with the means to survive until normalcy is restored. This directive is not about instilling fear. It's about empowering citizens. It's about shifting from a mindset of dependency to one of self-reliance, at least for a short period. This shift is not just about physical survival, it's about mental resilience. Knowing you are prepared can provide a sense of control in a chaotic situation, reducing panic and allowing for clearer decision-making. The 72-hour directive is a practical and tangible step towards building a safer and more resilient Europe. It is a reminder that in an increasingly interconnected world, individual preparedness is not just a matter of personal responsibility, but a vital component of collective security. It is a call to action for citizens to play their part in creating a more resilient society, capable of facing the challenges of an uncertain future. For decades, the idea of a major war in Europe seemed unthinkable. The horrors of the 20th century were supposed to be behind us. But the ongoing conflict in Ukraine has shattered that illusion. It's a stark reminder that war is not a relic of the past. It's a present danger. This war is not just a tragedy for Ukraine. It's a wake-up call for Europe. It has exposed the continent's vulnerabilities, particularly its dependence on Russian energy. It has also highlighted the importance of a strong and unified defense. The EU's 72-hour stockpile directive is, in part, a response to this new reality. It's about ensuring that citizens are prepared for a wider range of threats, including the possibility of conflict spilling over from neighboring regions. But the threat of war is not limited to conventional conflicts. The rise of cyber warfare adds a new dimension to the security landscape. A cyber attack could cripple critical infrastructure, disrupt communication networks, and sow chaos and panic. In such a scenario, being prepared to be self-sufficient for 72 hours could be crucial. The return of war to Europe is a tragedy and a turning point. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the fragility of peace and the need for vigilance. The EU's 72-hour stockpile directive is a recognition of this new reality. It's about preparing for the unthinkable, not because it's inevitable, but because we can no longer afford to be caught off guard. Please like and comment to support our channel. In an increasingly interconnected world, our reliance on technology has become both a blessing and a curse. While the internet has revolutionized communication and access to information, it has also created new vulnerabilities. Cyber attacks are no longer the stuff of science fiction. They're a clear and present danger. Imagine a sophisticated cyber attack targeting critical infrastructure. Power grids could go down, banks could be paralyzed, and communication networks could be disrupted. Chaos would ensue. In such a scenario, our dependence on technology could quickly turn into a liability. Climate change, well, it's not just about rising temperatures. It's like a domino effect, impacting everything from weather patterns to food security. You see, as the planet warms, glaciers melt and sea levels rise, leading to more frequent and severe flooding. And, oh, let's not forget about the droughts. These extreme weather events disrupt agriculture, making it harder to grow crops and, feed the population. So it's really a chain reaction that touches every aspect of our lives. We must act now to mitigate these effects before it's too late. Public health security is crucial in the face of pandemics. The European Union emphasizes the need for robust healthcare systems and coordinated responses to protect its citizens. By investing in health infrastructure and research, Europe aims to mitigate the impact of future health crises. Geopolitical instability poses significant challenges for Europe. To ensure resilience, the European Union focuses on strengthening its defense capabilities and fostering international cooperation. By doing so, Europe can better navigate the complexities of global politics and safeguard its interests. In times of crisis, a unified approach is essential. The European Union advocates for collective action, pooling resources and expertise to address common threats. This collaborative spirit not only enhances security, but also reinforces the bonds between member states. Building a legacy of security and self-reliance is a continuous effort. The European Union strives to empower its citizens with the knowledge and tools needed to face emergencies. By fostering a culture of preparedness, Europe ensures a safer and more resilient future for all. If you found this video helpful, please like and comment to support our channel.